This is how legends are made. I've got the lightning inside me.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Nashville Unsigned. We are hanging out on the luxurious red couch. See? Yep. Sam approves. Sam approves.
Nice.
With Mr. Sam TINNESZ. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did. You did good.
Thank you for coming, first and foremost.
No doubt.
So, to anybody that doesn't know about Mr. Sam TINNESZ, let us know, like, how long you've been in Nashville, where you're from.
Yeah, I'm originally
I know you got babies.
Yes, I do. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, where I met my wife of now 10 years, which is crazy. And
Yay!
we have two little ones, a 5-year-old and a 16-month-year-old.
I know, I watched the Instagram stories.
You're in a bit, whatever. Yeah. And what was the other question? I can't even remember. What you said.
Just like in Nashville.
Oh yeah,
How'd you
I've been
get
in
here?
Nashville. I've been in Nashville for like 15 years, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, so you're practically a local at this point.
Yeah, when I moved here, it was like either you do country music or you do Christian music. There was nothing. There really was no other genre happening in Nashville, and there was these kind of like middle ones. Like there was like the whole 10 out of 10 thing, which we were excited about. Like, oh hey, there's kind of some pop. Like it was like in this folky like poppy-er thing, but there was definitely no hip hop and definitely nothing else. Like it was crazy.
Which is such a big thing right now. I feel like that you and a handful of others that we know are spearheading this pop scene going on in Nashville. And if you don't live in Nashville, you don't know that it's so heavy right now. And it's not just like pop. It's like all facets of pop and just on another level.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, you know, we're trying to blaze a trail, and in that it's like you butt up against a bunch of roadblocks, and you know it's like you get a dope single that's mixed by Serban and whatever else, and then you know label or manager or whoever gets in the, it's like we're all kind of figuring it out together, and eventually all the things will click and things will do what they're supposed to do. But you know, until then we just fight the good fight.
That's happening really well for you right now. So I know that you've done tons of placements in film and TV.
Yeah.
So what were a few of your favorites?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Walking Dead. So when me, Matt Brownlee, and Maggie Eckford, who is Ruel, we worked on a song that called Take It All that synced on last season's trailer for it. What? And so when that happened, we were like losing our minds. I mean, she wasn't, because she's not a big Walking Dead fan. She's like, yay! I'm like, no. Not yay, Maggie.
You're like, this is got to be on another level
amazing.
of yays. Okay?
Yeah, I'm like, you better send me
extra Y's at the end.
Yeah, she was like excited, but I don't think she's not a huge fan like me and Matt are. Matt's got like the comic books and like, you know, it's hilarious.
So that like, listen,
that was a big one, and then we, me and my buddy Josh Silverberg, we landed a song in the Spider-Man trailer, the international one. So that was pretty cool.
No big deal, guys. Spider-Man. Kind of look like you could be a Spider-Man.
I don't know. I got glasses this year, so that was kind of awkward. So maybe I could
you're
be
transporting. All of a sudden he's shooting webs out of his fingers.
Yeah.
Watch out, guys. So tell us, we're going to take a little bit of a sharp left.
Yeah.
Tell us something weird, random, strange, unique about yourself that not a lot of people know.
Oh, God.
It's like, it's the Sam, not the music Sam everyone knows, but it's like the Sam, like the Sammy.
Oh,
like,
my
did people call you that? Like your family?
Yes, my family
I knew
definitely
it.
called me Sammy.
I knew your
Okay,
close
this
family
is something
probably
everybody's going to freaking walk up to me and say, make jokes or whatever else. It's fine. I'll get over it.
Thanks for being a trooper.
I don't eat fruit.
At all?
Like, zero fruit. Like,
are you sick all the time?
Like,
How
no
does your
fruit.
immune system
No, it's
stay
fine.
at the
I
bar?
eat tons of vegetables. I even like juice
sense.
vegetables and stuff like that. But like, there are zero fruit in my diet. I just hate it. I don't know why. The sweet plus the texture, there's something about it that just makes me want to...
Is there like a one specific fruit that if you're like, if you get that close to me, I'm literally going to hurl?
I mean, multiple fruits, but like probably melon and banana and like the really fragrant fruits. Like, oh, can't do it. like when people figure that out, they start asking multiple questions about like, well, what do you mean you don't eat fruit? Like, well, what about this fruit?
You're
like,
going to get edible arrangement shipped to your
Oh
house,
my
which is
gosh.
indeed 100% fruit.
I'm going to go to your house and throw it back at your
What
house.
if edible arrangements sponsors?
Oh my god! It better be the candy
gonna be
edible
the
arrangements then, because that's all.
That's going to be the best joke ever. Well, that's a cool one. That's unique. We've never had that on the show before, ever.
I'm doing okay though. Okay, I've got juices and
You've got Capri Suns.
yeah, Capri Suns. That's close.
I know,
to fruit.
as a parent.
Fruit snacks.
Yeah, fruit snacks,
Fruit roll-up.
Capri's. Oh, fruit roll-ups that you put
Yeah.
on your face as a mask,
Yeah.
and you're like, it puts a lotion on its
Yeah.
skin.
Oh, no, not
just
that.
me. Just me.
Just you,
Okay, I'm
just
alone.
you. Creepy.
So, tell us a time
Yeah.
that, because you've been in the game and you've done a lot of different aspects of it, from production. You're a vocalist, but tell us
Yeah.
the time that you felt like giving up, and then what did you do to overcome it?
Oh man, there was one moment where my wife had quit her job and I was kind of supporting us with my measly writer's salary, which was, I mean, it was horrible. It was like nothing. But bills were coming in and we had just had our first kid and it was just really intense. Just so many things going wrong, not right. And she was just like, I just need to go back and get my job again. And like, you know, and I don't know, there was just something inside of me that knew I had more to give, but I didn't have anything to show for it. I mean, I that was just before I had any syncs or any of the pop stuff going on or anything in my artist world. Like nothing was happening. And I just looked at her and was just like, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance to do it. Like, let me try, you know. My wife believing in me, even though things, the natural, what was happening in the real world was not what
Scary.
was scary and was like not panning out. My wife going, okay, I'll let you try this for a little bit longer, you know, and her pushing with me to like allow me to do it is what, you know, what got us to where we are. I mean, gosh, I mean, she definitely having somebody like that in your life who also believes in you.
Major support system.
Yeah. And who, I mean, gosh, she like financially supported us for the first, I don't even know how many years
What's
of
your
trying
wife's
to make
name?
this happen. Jess.
Jess, you are such a boss, girl. I wish we were sitting you right here. You're sitting right here right now. You are such a boss.
So basically, like, just get yourself a sugar mama for a bit, you know, and then ride it out and hope that you can flip it, you know. But I mean, sugar mama meaning she had a teacher salary, so we were a real hilarious pair of a teacher and a musician. You're like, could you get any poorer than that? So
you're like, you're both just running after your dreams.
yeah, exactly.
That's so awesome, man.
Yeah.
So our last question
Yeah.
is wild. So it's WHYLD, which
Okay.
is what have you learned, dude?
Yeah.
So in the industry, what has been like your most valuable learning lesson
Yeah.
thus far?
I think valuing people over money is probably the most valuable thing that I've learned, especially lately. You know, it's like people get savage with splits and they get weird about, you know, whatever else. And at the end of the day, if you truly believe in the other person, you believe in yourself, and you respect everyone in the room, sometimes money needs to be secondary to keeping a relationship. So I just say make decisions that show that you love people and that you know, have their best in mind. And even when you can, you know, meekness is like when you have a strength but you hold it back. And I think that having a strength, like being able to do something awful to somebody on a split because they don't know enough about business or whatever else, but not doing it because you want the best for them. I think that in the future they'll see that you did that, and you'll always keep a good relationship. So I guess just being good to people and respecting yourself, and
that's
you know.
such an important one. That's rising tides raise all ships.
Yes,
and
that's what Wendy saying. Wendy
yes,
always says that.
I love that. See, same brain,
Yeah.
Wendy. But that's the thing is, I constantly say that I would rather sit at the top with a bunch of people that I know and trust than to screw over people all the way up, and to be up there alone and feel like anxious and scared that everybody around you are people that you cannot trust, you know? And I think that the root of all of that goes back to just be doing what is fair and what's right, and treating people as a top priority over money, for sure.
Definitely. Money you can get more of, but friends, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm gonna do a bonus question because I really want to know
Okay.
if your music sends one message to your fans, what is it that you hope that is?
Oh gosh, I think in this season, I think it's just pushing through adversity to get to the other side of what you feel like your calling on your life is. You know, whether it's a musician or a business person or whatever, I hope that my music kind of gives somebody energy enough to get through the day, because if you take it day by day, you'll get to the next month, and you take it month by month, and you'll get to the year, and you'll make it through, you know.
Or make it through your 5-mile run. Trust me.
My
His
gosh,
playlist will make you through a 5. It will take you through a 5-mile run.
So much energy. So yeah.
Awesome, Sam. Thank you so much for being your double high five.
High five.
Sam TINNESZ, we're going to sync him up on all things socials. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here.